Hey guys, it's a new series that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be called NDR, or Next Day Reviews. This is going to be my little review of Manchester United versus Brighton. I'm going to put it down to little bullet points. I'll leave those bullet points in the description so you can know exactly what I'm going to be talking about during this video. But yeah, let's get into it after a very good performance and a very good 3-0 win against Brighton. First off, Bruno's numbers, just don't lie. He was putting in some ridiculous numbers out in Portugal before he joined us. And to be honest, United fans, we were looking at his numbers and we were like, you know what? If he even puts 50-60% of those numbers in the Premier League level, we'd be very impressed and we'd be very happy with that. But he's, to be honest, continuing on his incredible form. In the 18 months before he joined Manchester United, he had 75 goal contributions in 79 games. That is remarkable. And since joining Manchester United, although they have dropped a little bit, not by much. He's had 8 goal contributions, which is 5 goals and 3 assists in 10 starts. Those are some insane numbers from a player who really has been thriving under Ole since joining. And to be honest, he has made a difference. He has made a big difference since joining the club. He has never tasted defeat since being at this club. He joined in the end of January, and since February 1st, we're unbeaten. That's a 15-game unbeaten run with Bruno Fernandes never losing at Manchester United, and we're in July. That is ridiculous. My second point is Ole is starting to get it right. He has been under a lot of scrutiny since being Manchester United manager, and up until the turn of the year, or even since, to be honest, he has been called a PE teacher. This is by fans that don't deem that he's good enough, and I was never one of them. I've always been a big follower of Ole. I've always had massive admiration of him. He's come in. What a story it would be, for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the person that won us that 99 final to make us win the treble. If he came into Manchester United and did a job, he just came in, won us a couple of trophies. We don't care. We'll be happy with a treble. Of course we will be. We're happy with a league, but any trophy. If he wins the cup this season or the Europa League, there'll be very few Manchester United fans without tears in their eyes, because what a story that's going to be, eh? That's an incredible story. And for a man who has been given so much abuse from Manchester United fans and just other football fans, it'll be great for him to do. And let's be honest, at times it's been questionable, some of the things he's been saying, but he's gone out there and he's beaten some of the world's best managers, some of the best managers we've ever seen. At the end of the year, he beat both Pep and Mourinho in the same week. You just don't do that if you're not good enough. And we've never had an issue with beating those top 6 sides, those sides that will come play at us, because we know how to hit on the counter-attack. Of course, people say, all you do is counter-attack. Well, why doesn't everyone else do it? He does it right. He knows how to set us up to beat those teams, but we've had issues with those teams that are known as the lesser teams, like Brighton. But since the arrival of Bruno Fernandes, like we mentioned earlier, we've been a completely different side. We've been able to break teams down. We've been able to score goals. We've been able to stop conceding, because the more you have the ball, the less likely you are to concede. It's quite simple, but it's the truth. And since Bruno's come in and since Pogba's been fit, Ole has been able to just play some incredible football. We've seen the likes of... We've seen Martial scoring a hat-trick last week. We beat Sheffield United 3-0. We beat Brighton 3-0 yesterday. It's been so incredible to watch since we've had the likes of Bruno and Pogba and Martial and Rashford. Everyone like this fit. All of our best players. Of course you're not going to play as well without your best players, but since they've come in, it's been quite good. Although it was an incredible game yesterday, a great result, it does, however, have some negatives. It's shown that we need more signings. Yes, of course, people are going to throw the stat out of how much money we've spent, but we haven't spent it in the right place. And if you look at the majority of the money we've spent, it's not at the club anymore. We've had the likes of Lukaku, we've had Di Maria, we've had Depay, we've had Schneiderlin, we've had Schweinsteiger. All of these players, Ibra, although he's free, but we've had all of these players come into our club who people label as the reason why we spent so much money. But they're not here anymore. The likes of Martial was 50 million, Bruno was 50 million, Pogba was a good amount of money, so was Maguire, Wan-Bissaka was 50 million, Marcus Rashford was free because he was from the academy, Luke Shaw was cheap from ages ago, De Gea was cheap from ages ago, Lindelof wasn't too expensive. We've just got a long list of players that in this club is not the amount of money, like the amount of money we've spent, you can't see it at this club, because a lot of them are academy boys, or a lot of them we bought ages ago and have started to progress. So the thing is that we need to spend more money though, As it was evident at 3-0 down, at 3-0 down, at 3-0 up when we brought off the likes of Bruno, Pogba, Martial, Rashford. It just the game completely changed. That's when they had their few opportunities. Although there was only a few, that's when they had them. Bring on the likes of James and Igalo and Scott McTominay and Pereira. Although they are quite good additions to bring into the squad, it's not the likes of, say, Man City, who can bring on Sane, Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus, Gundogan, just anyone like that, or Foden, who's been okay, who's been quite good this season, to be fair. But it's just not the same level, and the fact that we had 8 changes against Norwich, and we saw such a dip in quality, just shows we need to make more signings, just so that we can compete, because our 11 is incredible. But the second we start making changes, the second we start getting injuries, that's when our level drops. So we just need to spend some more money in the summer, please. Yeah, that's all we need to say. We just need to spend more money. That's it. Alright, I'm calling this one Magnificent Matic. He was incredible again yesterday. He's been very, very good since coming back into favour with Ole. We saw him come back on again against Manchester City when we were 3-1 down in the Cup, and he changed the game. We were struggling. He came on, he shored up the midfield, he shored up the defence, and it was just a completely different side. And the thing is, with Matic, you'll sit back and you'll go, I don't remember what he did that game. I don't remember anything incredible he did. But that's what you kind of want. You also won't ever sit back and go, he's the reason this happened, he's the reason this happened, because he never makes mistakes, really. And except for the fact that he set up an incredible counter-attack, which was reminiscent of 2008-2009 Manchester United, when we hit that counter-attack against Arsenal. That quick thinking to hit that half volley out to Greenwood, the spread. It was insane. It was so good from him. And he just does the simple things so well. He's a great transitional player from defence to midfield or to attack. It's great to see, and I'm so glad he's back in favour. And the numbers that he put up yesterday, he had, I think there's a 93% pass accuracy, making 80 plus passes. That was the most out of anybody. It's insane. We've got the likes of McTominay and people like that, but he's just not the same as Matic is. So I think that although we're looking at people like Jadon Sancho, Grealish, Dembele kind of, Saul Niguez, we're looking at all of these players, I think that we need somebody just like a Matic, or maybe we just need to make sure that we need to try and make sure that Matic can stay fit, and we need to try and not overuse him like Jose Mourinho did, which would it just showed that Matic is getting a bit older and he was getting a bit leggy, which is when we start to struggle. We saw it especially in the loss to Everton. But yeah, I think that if we can keep Matic fit, or if we can get a replacement just like Matic, I feel like that's one of the best ways forwards. Alright then, my final point is generational Greenwood. He's such an incredible talent, and we saw it again yesterday. Him scoring 13 goals at the age of 18 is insane. He's come through our academy, and to be honest, you can tell he's been sitting back and he's been watching highlights after highlights of Robin van Persie. Everyone's been seeing it, everyone's been saying it. He's just another Robin van Persie, and it's incredible to watch. No one has ever suited the stepovers like Mason Greenwood has. He can go left, he can go right, because he is truly two-footed. Defenders never know what he's going to do, and his finishing and his first-time shooting and his early shooting is insane. It's such a great attribute, making him a really, really big talent and a really, really big danger for oppositions in their box. Because he can finish from anywhere. He can put it bottom corner, he can put it top corner. No worries. And it's just so good to see someone like him, or as well recording an incredible assist to set up Bruno for the third goal. It just shows his range of his ability. And the last couple of games he's played, he surely has to cement his place in the starting 11 at that right wing spot, up until at least Sancho comes in. But he will definitely start to transition into a striker as he gets a bit older. But the fact that he's looking this good at the age of 18 just shows that he's going to be a remarkable player, and one that I, for one, am very excited to see. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. This has been my new series, the Next Day Review, and this one was of Manchester United beating 3-0 over Brighton. A great game, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And just before I end it off, I'd like to thank you guys for all of the support I've been getting recently. Getting 150 subs, I think it was, in just over a week, which is incredible. And I'd like to say as well, thank you for all the support I got on the FIFA experiment video. For a channel of my size, those are some incredible numbers. I had more likes than I had subscribers. I have 600 plus views at this point, and it's incredible to see. And I'd like to thank you guys very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace.